Hurricane Milton destroyed so much for so many, but for a family in Palm Harbor, it's adding insult to injury.
A month ago, Cali Gignac's mother died from breast cancer. Instead of being able to grieve and mourn their loss, Cali and her family are now having to focus on cleaning up their childhood home after it flooded. They've got to completely gut it. The condo is at Wedgewood of Palm Harbor, just south of Tampa Road. ABC Action News anchor Heather Lee is live there this morning. Heather, Cali says it wasn't in a flood zone, so she doesn't understand why it flooded.
Yeah, good morning to you. So, Dia, it is actually in a flood zone, but it's flood zone X, which is one of those zones that would be just so rare for it to flood. I think it's a 0.2% chance, according to FEMA, that it would flood in this area. It is just a mess out here. You can see this is actually her old childhood home, all of the debris left behind that they had to clean out. These condos, again, aren't near any large bodies of water or the coast. Again, flood zone X, but that's why this has neighbors and this family so perplexed, and they want answers.
Saying goodbye to items that bridge the present to the past.
It's like our family photo albums are just like melting.
That's Cali Gignac, and this is the home where she grew up. Up until very recently, this was the home her parents still shared until her mom moved into hospice care in Virginia, where Cali and her sister now live. She passed away from breast cancer last month.
We haven't had a chance to sort her mementos. We haven't had a chance to grieve her anything. And now it's just everything is garbage.
Soaked in floodwaters after Hurricane Milton, Cali's dad had only been home 4 days before he evacuated back to Virginia ahead of the storm.
What happened here was never on anybody's mind whatsoever. It was just an excuse to get him to come back.
But after Milton passed through, neighbors called her frantic, wading through waist-high water to show her the water around her mother's car and inside the condo.
And you see, there's everybody around us has all their stuff out because we all got 2 feet of water. And sewage water. It smells terrible.
Cali says they still don't know the source of the flooding, but says it started at the intersection of County Road 95 and Westlake Road. A week after the storm, the water still hadn't been pumped out. She says now they're working around the clock to cut out drywall and clean up. But she says it's heartbreaking to see her father having to go through this.
He should just be grieving my mom. And now, instead of thinking about that and figuring out life, he's figuring out where he's going to live.
And Cali says with no answers yet on what caused the flooding, she isn't sure if it's safe to rebuild out here. They also haven't had any help yet from insurance or from FEMA. Now, Cali did start a GoFundMe page last week, and she has posted that on her Facebook page. We went ahead and posted a link to that on our website, abcactionnews.com. We're now live in Palm Harbor. Heather Lee, ABC Action News.